Hi all, hope you all are doing good. I'm Shweta back with new information. So today I wanted to talk about change management. So change management is one of the very important aspects of any project management, and that is really very important from any release perspective and from any change perspective. So what is change management? That is something which is very first questions comes in the mind. So change management is changing, or you can say modifications, updations, additions, deletions of any configuration items which is in the current state and desire to change it to the future state. So here the change management is changing the current state to a future state, and that is depend on the different kind of the process, tools, techniques which will going to use it. So change management is really important. When we are doing any change, it's important to understand that why is it needed, what is the reason behind it, and what would be the next step ahead to follow it. So for any change request, the first thing is initiation of the change request. So for initiating the change request, it's very important to understand what we are changing and why is it changing. So there would be a different task, different line of work which is being assigned for any change management. So that is the first line of work for the change management. Once we have all this information done, then the change request will be created. So for creating the change request, we should know the whole project. From the project perspective, we should know everything: in scope, out scope, risk assessment, work categorizations, scheduling of the time, that which all tasks are involved and which all applications will going to be involved into it. So each and every things we should know when we are creating the change request. Once we have all the informations, we need to mention the starting date and the end date of the change management. Once the change request is completed, then we need to schedule it for the approval. So there would be a different layer of teams who will going to be involved, and they will provide an approval on the change management. So it is sent to the change management team, and they will going to provide an approval. So there would be a time turnaround timeline for the approval from different divisions. Either they can accept or either they can reject. So if they are rejecting, they will send us the reason behind it why they have rejected. Maybe they are looking for some more informations, or they wanted some other details. So we need to be very sure that if it is rejected, we need to clarify, we need to modify the change management and then send it back for the approval. And if it is approved, then we can move ahead to the next step, taking the step where it is approved. Then once it is approved, it will go to the implementation phase, where the execution will start. Once the designing is done in software test lifecycle, the execution phase starts and the deployment will start. So there would be all the tasks which needs to be completed. We need to be sure that which all task has been assigned to the change management, that needs to be completed. So this is very important from the testing perspective and from the project perspective.